Hi, so today we're here to present you with one of our cooking courses, or one of our dishes for today is going to be salsa. So we have prepared the ingredients and the machine that we're going to be using. Here we have today is the TM6, which is a really great machine if you're ever looking to buy a machine that has capabilities to have recipes and put all the slicing and dicing together. It makes cooking a lot easier. So here we have, for the first part, I'm going to show you the ingredients that we're using. The dish we're actually making is called the Cantina Salsa, or Cantina Salsa, and it has tomatoes, it has our fresh limes, it has some of our nice onions for that flavor, a little bit of the cilantros, jalapenos, and garlic cloves. So first we have the 6 Roma tomatoes, so we'll chop that in. We got our gloves on for sanitary reasons. The next part is 2 jalapeno peppers, and for the preparation of this one is pretty easy. Thanks to my assistant Jessie, she helped me with the inside, which means just clear out the middle, right? Which just makes it a little bit less spicy because these can get really fiery. Thanks to my assistant, we also have a few white onions, 2.5, and this is all this white onions that we just throw inside. Makes it very easy. The next step is to 1 fresh cilantro, which we prepared here. You see that is very nicely chopped, thanks to my assistant. And 3 garlic cloves. Right. So now we're gonna add that salt in, 1 teaspoon. Just drop that in there. And go ahead and put the 1 ounce freshly squeezed lime juice. So that's 1 ounce. I'm going to do the second one as well. Squeeze that in there. So we got that freshly squeezed lime juice. And now we're going to insert the measuring cup into the mixing bowl lid. Have that really secure because otherwise everything might fly out, which is a little bit more inconvenient. We're gonna have to take off the gloves now and go ahead and just put the speed to 5. So this is a pretty magical part about it. Kind of mixes everything. And now it's done. So let's check it out. If necessary, it says to chop again, but I think it should be okay. So we just checked that. Seems like there's a little bit more we have to do, so we're gonna push the 5 again. Next step. So now we're pretty much done with the ingredient. We can move on to our next step. Hey guys, so now we just cooked the salsa in a previous video. We're gonna skip on and we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna cook the homemade burrito bowl. So this one has a few ingredients that we wanted to emphasize. The carne asada that we picked up, the beef, basically the core of the beef. We have a little bit of the onion, which is our second ingredient. We're gonna cook that to a nice brown. And the green onions, the green peppers, we're also gonna cook that to a nice yellow. So I'm gonna show you guys basically the basic stirring method, and then we're gonna get right into it. So right off the bat, we're gonna go off with the onions. We're just gonna throw that in there and stir that. Next, we're gonna put in the green peppers. Give it a little stir, a little time before you put in the green peppers. Get it all nice and come a little closer. We can see that we can get most of the stuff is getting absorbed by the onions. Make sure that it's evenly spread out. Then we can go ahead and put in the green peppers. If needed, we can add a little bit more oil later, but salt and some pepper in, just for a little bit of the extra seasoning. Go ahead and grab the pepper. And half a teaspoon of salt. Give it a little stir. If you come a little closer, we can actually see that it's a little bit nicely toasted, brown and yellow, which means good to move on to the next part. Now we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna put the oil in, just to do like 2 nice circles. After that, make sure it's all prepped and hot. This is we just cooked the green onion and the green peppers and the onions. So now we push that to the side. The stove is still hot, so it's perfect for our next. We're just gonna drop the meat in right there. Now with that, I'm gonna give it a little stir using the stirring. So right now you see it, the color is extremely pink, which means it's not ready to eat. If you eat that, you probably get a little disease or something. So we want to make sure it's nicely cooked. You know it's ready when all the meat is not pink anymore. Alright, cool. So now the meat's a little subsided. It's been cooked for about a few minutes now, about 5 minutes. And we're just going to show you guys introductions to what we got today. We got this at the store at Lucky's. We got the tangy Kaboto burrito bowl, and this is the first time we're going to try this. So we hope that it smells wonderful. It smells with a little chili infused Latin flavor with the little. It's meant for chicken, but we're doing beef today. So we're going to add 2 teaspoons of this right now. That's 1, and then we put 2. So that's there. We'll give that a little stir. So now you see the seasoning is getting into the meat. The flavor smells wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and throw the onions and green peppers back into the main dish. Okay, get that a little stir. Father, for the food on the table, for all the ingredients that you are able to provide for us to eat. Please bless the food on the table, let it nourish our bodies, and let it encourage us to move on and do good works and to be supply nourished. Pray for the people who want to make this dish. I pray that you will also give opportunities for community. And thank you so much for family and friends. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. So the food here was absolutely amazing. I think for a homemade dish, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think all the ingredients were really fresh today, so shout out to Lucky's, shout out to my assistant for all the help that I received on this video. The meat was quality, and I think the Carne Asada sauce actually did a really good job with the taste. And I think the corn and everything, the beans, were also a plus, just like a normal burrito bowl you might get outside. If you ever want to try this dish, I highly recommend it. Just follow the ingredients.